going to think that I am absolutely mental, and you could well be correct, because it's a Sunday and I'm off again car hunting. And that's because I was browsing around Facebook this morning and I saw a post from somebody saying, is my no MOT, stood on the driveway for 3 years Audi TT worth anything? I'd taken it to a scrap place, I was going to scrap it in, and I've been told it's worth more than scrap. What should I do with it? Well, do you know something? That's music to my ears, because that looks like just the type of ridiculously expensive, problematic car that I want to buy. Now, the lady who owns this car is called Allison, but I'm having a nightmare already because my phone is not charging and it's died. Unfortunately, I can remember the postcode, but I've got no idea where the hell it is. So, damn you, I'm gonna have to struggle to try and find this place. Let's see what I can do. Virtual handshakes, yeah. Well, she's a...
So it's like, this has just shocked me. I just wanted advice, and then all of a sudden it's gone like doolally. Should I, shouldn't I?
She had a bump on the front. What's the cracked grille from?
Martin drove it into the back of something and it cracked.
Right.
But none of this has been replaced. So this is
front bumper, that's a shame.
This is the way it is.
That's a shame.
What is it?
Crack on the front bumper.
Oh, that would be when he did that. It's never budged. I think my poor neighbour's more worried about it than he says, what are you going to do with Allison? Because I've sold my house, Allison.
Are you? You're moving local, are you? Well, I tried my best to buy that car today, and I've not got a deal in place right now, and that is slightly frustrating. Allison, I don't think really wants to sell the car. That's the reality. She's owned that car for 14-15 years or more, and obviously I think probably would have liked to have put it back on the road, and it's spiraled to a point where she can't, and she needs a practical vehicle for personal reasons. So I've bid her. I've not bought it as of now. She knows that I want it. She knows that I want to put it back on the road and not break it. My worry is that somebody's going to come and bid her more money on that car because it's worth more in parts than it is to put it back on the road, and that car will get broken, and that would be such a shame. It's on about 90,000 miles. It's previous 3-owner car. It's in green roof. The roof's obviously mouldy. There's lots of issues, but honestly, I want to fix it. None of those issues are major. It's going to need belts, etc., but I want to put it right. Please, Allison, please sell me your car, because we are the people to make that car great again and save it from getting stripped down. Allison told me that she sold the Ford Cougar that got scrapped 2 weeks after she bought it, and she still seems devastated over it. She's got to the point where she actually wants to buy another Ford Cougar because she misses that car so much, and that's so long ago. But I'm not going to do that with her Audi TT 225 Roadster. I am going to put that back to its best, make it an absolutely fantastic Roadster again, and save it from the scrap heap. So come on, Allison, sell me your car. I'm now coming because I've bought this car from Allison, and I'm going to pull the Skoda up, get it nose to nose, and let's see if we can get this thing fired up. There we go.
On the Porsche car.
Yeah, it does.
Are you alright?
Allison, how are you?
Hiya. The Peter next door's just put that on when I got
Right.
in.
We've brought some jump leads to see if we can get it fired up anyway. And
We did. We've got the mileage and everything's coming up.
Right.
So the what do you call
it's
it?
got a bit of charge on the battery then.
But then Peter had said, because it looked canny, he says go and turn the key and we turned it like it just now.
Yeah.
But it's only been on about an hour.
So this car's not been fired up for quite a long time. beautiful machine. I'm looking forward to putting this thing back on the road. Clean car. Don't know how much you can see, but this is the first drive in the Audi TT. Let's figure out what this is going to drive like. It's not been driven for 2 years. We're driving this to an MOT testing station and leaving this overnight where they're going to MOT it, and we're going to figure out what is wrong with it. What a machine. I've got this big tonneau cover sticking in my arm here. But actually the engine feels okay, there's no noises that are really untoward. And I'm loving the car. I am loving the car. Look at that TT dash, pixelated as hell. But you know something, I love the dash on these, it looks cool as hell. I love the interior, what a style. There's something about these TTs, it feels so rock solid on the road. Absolutely loving this. It's nice to be back in one, I forget how much I love these. And you know something, before I jumped in this tonight, I'm thinking to myself, one of the other cars that you'll see in another video, is it better than the TT? Is the TT better? I think we've got another video episode coming up just on the back of that one question alone. Car parts have arrived. Caitlin Connor's loving them. Caitlin, you might be wondering why I've parked the car so far back over there, and it's because it's a bit of a secret. This is not Allison's TT. Shocking. But it is Tracy's TT. Who the hell's Tracy, you might ask? Well, Tracy is a lady that put this car up for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and I spotted it, and it was cheap. And I'll tell you how cheap it was in a little minute. But right now, first of all, you might be wondering why the hell I bought 2 green TTs. Green roof on Allison's, green car, green interior. Tracy's car, green roof, green car, baseball interior. Yes, the best interior for an Audi TT Mark 1, in my opinion. It looks amazing. So I bought this because it got a baseball interior. It said it had an engine problem, but I can't find out what the engine problem is. Yeah, it's here. It's rough on the bodywork, but by God does that interior look sweet. Let me show you it. That is enough cool slow-mo shots of the car, because trying to make it look perfect for the camera is not really a truthful reflection of how this car is right now, because it's not perfect, it's far from perfect. There are lots of bodywork issues on this car. Mechanically it's actually very nice, it drives really quite okay, and there are a couple of things that need attending to, but we're going to do those as part of the modifications that we're going to make to this car over time. But in terms of the bodywork, this is what lets this car down. There are other issues. This roof, which only partially worked before, now doesn't work at all. And the glass diffuser that goes here, which comes up when the roof is down, or if you want it to, that also does not work. So the regulator there probably is broken. The motor maybe is knackered on this, or maybe these are just too stiff. The roof, I don't know. Maybe the roof's too stiff to actually go down. We'll have to have a look at that. Can't remember if there's anything else on the rear end. I think the rear's actually generally okay. It's not too shabby. Look at that big fat butt. That's what I like about a TT. I do like a thick ass. You might be wondering as well, of course, what happened to Allison's TT. Well, when I put that in for its MOT, it failed. And it failed on primarily rusty brake pipes from front to rear. And there's a whole story that goes along with this. Bring you up to speed with where we are so far. The first TT we put through its MOT about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and it failed on brake pipes. It had some corroded brake pipes on the front to rears. I got a set from Audi, which sat there for about a month, and when we'd stripped everything off the car and went to go and fit them, we we found out that Audi had actually supplied the wrong part despite us giving them all the details for the car in the first place. Thank you very much, my local Audi dealership, for that mistake. We would have done it completely different had you have not done that and not wasted anywhere near as much time. However, by that stage we'd already stripped lots of the car down. We probably pretty much stripped off ourselves as well, hadn't we?
Much, yeah.
I mean, I'd gone
full naked spec.
Full naked spec. I'd gone full mankini. I'm just in homage to the new Borat film coming out. And if you've ever seen the 24 stone bald guy with a beard and a mankini, it's an incredibly majestic sight to behold.
Some sight, yeah.
Some sight. Now, what we did do, we took the prop shaft off, we dropped the fuel tank out, and what else has come off that?
It's rear subframe.
Rear subframe.
Rear brake lines, fuel tank.
Yep.
Interior out, pretty much. Interior out to get to the top fuel pump.
Correct. So that fuel pump's going to get uprated to a better fuel pump, ready for further mods further down the line. At the same time, as I say, the subframe's come out. The Haldex is going to come out of that, the diff's going to come out of that, that subframe's going to get powder coated and cleaned up, all the bushes are going to get replaced on that, and obviously eventually we will find a set of brake lines and we will be victorious and we will be able to actually stop.
Or just make them.
Or just make them if we have to.
Make them out copy.
He wants to make them, I want to buy the originals somewhere. I'm not so sure that I want to spend 400 quid.
Brake pipes are like factory man, the ones I make.
Yes.
No spaghetti junction here.
No spaghetti junction. We'll see what happens. So that's where we are with that car at this moment in time. So we've still got quite a bit to do. Obviously, we are going to run through what I'm going to do plans-wise on mods for you as part of this video and give you a little bit of a heads up. But it's been a bit of a headache, hasn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, it's just fag, isn't it?
It's just fag.
Audi.
Fag life. Fag life. Thank you for watching today's episode of All Talk. I'm glad that we've introduced this Project TT to you. That's pretty much it from me, Dan Pearson, for now. But make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't hit it, don't fall over it, smash it, punch it in the face so hard that it vibrates and vibrates for hours. And then make sure that you click the bell icon so that you can come back and watch bellends like me buy stupid cars like this to have quite possibly the most idiotic channel on YouTube. If you think that Hoovy buys the worst cars, honestly, kid's not got a cat in hell's chance about doing a Yorkshire housing estate, boy. Let's go.